So we left you with a cliffhanger. We beat Dortmund 3-0. But it's the second leg of the Champions League. No, it's not. Europa League, because we didn't get out of our group. Quarterfinals. What a weird intro. I'm just got back off holiday. Give me a break. Roll the intro. Hello and welcome back to the NK Zagreb save. I am Cultured Left Foot, and yes, I've just got back off my holiday, and the light is coming through a little bit strange over here for my green screen, just reflecting through the back of it. I haven't done my hair. I've got back off holiday. I'm recording this on the day the video is going to come out, and I've not played Football Manager since the last video that went out, really, because I carried on playing, got through it. We beat Dortmund 3-0, then went and beat Dynamo 4-2. That's it, I remember. We had an outstanding performance. They went 2-0 up, and then in the second half, we just thought, actually, we like to be the best team in Croatia, so went out and beat them 4-2. Loda getting a brace, Vicario getting one, and Mateus Garcia scoring in the 94th minute. He is looking like a very, very good player. We bought him in for quite a bit of money, 9.75 million, but yeah, 7 appearances, 3 goals, 1 assist, 1 player of the match, 7.29. I'm liking the look of him. If we look at the transfers, I don't think there's been any other changes since we were last together. Robson Fagundes has come in as the striker. I apologise if I haven't gone through this before. I think I did do it in the last episode, but he's come in, 18-year-old wonder kid, and Danny Waller has come in as well at holding midfield, just another option. He looked very good, very high potential, probably going to go out on loan anytime soon. Other than that, going outs are exactly the same. Stipralis moving to Toronto was the last deal out. Obviously, Giacomo is moving on a free transfer to Valencia at the end of his contract, which was a bit of a kick in the teeth, but no one's bigger than the club, so he will be going. We'll be moving on nicely. My holiday was very good. Thank you for all those that have asked and commented about it. I put a few photos up on Twitter. If you're not following me on Twitter, link is in the description below. You can see how my life is in Singapore, where I go on holiday and things like that. And yeah, it was really good. My football team, we rented a private island off the coast of Indonesia, and it was absolutely wonderful. I'm a little bit sore on my back. I'm a little bit sunburnt, but had a great time, loads of activities to do. We did loads of snorkeling and beach football, and yeah, it was great fun, absolutely great fun. But we're back playing the Zagreb save. 1 game episode today. We're going to go and play. We've got a 3-0 lead in the first leg when we beat them at home. Danny, Loda, Thompson and Leonardo getting the goals. Hopefully, that's not a word, hopefully and hoping that we will be able to take that onto this game as well. So we're going to keep the same formation. We're still having a right back issue. We're going to line up with the same team we did in that other leg. So Gillian starts at right back. Normally a holding midfielder, but he'll be starting at right back today. Yeah, because we've got 2 right backs. One was bought after the registration window, and the other one is injured for quite a while. So we could put Leonardo there and put another centre back in, but Odair's been out injured, and he's not fit, so there's no point in playing him. So we're just going to go with the same team that we started with in the last game against Dortmund, and you know, hope and pray that it works. We will drop it down to positive when we go in there. We will go out there and carry straight on where you finished the last match. I think that's the right thing to say. We'll passionately go with a lot more to come from all of you. So I hope you guys have had a good weekend. I know in the UK it is a bank holiday today, so I hope you're enjoying your bank holiday and everything's going very well. I just need to change this back up because we had a few Brazilian games, of which is going marvellously well. There's nothing to worry about there. So let's get into it then, into the tunnel. It should be entertaining for the supporters. No, I don't care if they want a proper answer from me. Both teams come to this one. We're in good form. We hope to dent their aspirations. So, Europa League quarter-finals. Zagreb versus Dortmund in Germany. They've changed from their 3 at the back, but we have injured their central midfielder straight away, which I guess isn't a bad thing. They've injured our winger, which is a bad thing, because Loda has been in absolutely magnificent form. But we've got Ratinho on the bench, who is a like-for-like swap. So an Englishman off, a Brazilian on. 2 injuries in the first minute. Not the start both teams wanted, but I'm hoping that, you know, if we keep it like this and the time keeps ticking down, that is absolutely no dramas for us. Just making sure I did change it to extended, which I did. Oh dear, Giacomo's picked up a knock as well. Pulled knee ligaments. Oh man, this is not what we needed. As long as they're not long-term injuries, then we're okay. And in the league, we've got the squad within the league to cope with a large amount of injuries. It's just if they're long-term injuries, then it's bit of an issue for us in Europe, because this is a completely boring game. Nothing's happening. 30 minutes gone, and we haven't had a highlight, but we are 3-0 up on aggregate, so I'm not too fussed. Oyarzun out to Boccoli, into Thompson. Thompson up to Ratinho. Ratinho back to Thompson, into Torres. Boccoli into Thompson. This is how we've built this Zagreb team to play. Passing it short, out from the back, that's what we like to see. Boccoli picks up the ball again. That's a terrible pass, but Brito's header's really poor. Ratinho picks it up. He comes forward into Vicario. Is that a penalty? The referee says play on, and Gonzalez puts it over the bar. Thought Vicario was caught from behind. It might have been a penalty. Tosic swings it into the box. It falls to Vicario. Gonzalez is tackled very well by Kitiba, and Taney will bring this away. Skips past two men, gets into the box, and Oyarzun makes a really good save. Oh man, we've just got to be careful here. Half an hour. Allbig puts it in, and it's another corner as it's headed behind by Leonardo. And it's going to be an in-swinger again from Allbig towards the back post, and Boccoli wins that one and heads it behind. And let's see what happens now. Allbig, right-footed again. Kalinic there over the bar, put under a lot of pressure from goalkeeper and Leonardo. So we hold on there. DJ Como on a 6.5, not playing very well. Our only striking option... Oh no, we've got Guarana. I was going to say Siminovic, but we do have Guarana who can come on as well. Yes, let's tell Boccoli to just ease off his tackles a wee bit. Boccoli with the throw in. Thompson. Back to Boccoli. Into Thompson. Ratinho. Back to Thompson is giving it away, and now there's a counter-attacking opportunity here for Dortmund, and Radovic comes down on the left-hand side. Ball in. Leonardo is cleared away. Vicario picks it up over the top towards DJ Como with his ligament damage in his knee. Tosic with the header. Torres flicks it on. Thompson with a poor touch, and Radovic picks it up again down the left-hand side. Ball in. Tane's there, and it's 1-0. Dortmund 3-1 on aggregate to Zagreb. And it's just Thompson's poor touch there, and he just gave up chasing it. Radovic used good pace and acceleration to go on the outside. Ball in. Tane peeled off his man Boccoli, and it's a free header into the net. And it's 3-1. You know, they've still got to get two more goals, one more goal, and it will become squeaky bum time. Katila, ball in. Severin back to Katila, into Allbig. Kabila's bouncing around. Severin's got some space, but his shot goes past the post. 6.2 for Thompson, 6.4 for Gonzalez, 6.6 for DJ Como. Not the best of performances at the moment from the guys. Assertively, there's a lot more to come. Come on, let's get out there. We can play better. We can do more. End the team talk. Get into the tactics. What do we want to do? What do we want to do? Do I want to change anything? Let's stay on our feet for a little bit. No, don't pick up any like early yellow cards in the second half. So ball over the top. Leonardo intercepts it well and just hoofs it down the line, which is good. It'll be interesting to see what happens in the other games around as well, because there was a few interesting results, I think is a good way to describe it. I think I'm going to have to take Thompson off to replace probably by Fernandez. He is a world-class midfielder, so we'll have to see how he gets on. As Katila up to Severin, and Torres clears only to Allbig though. He's got round the wrong side and could have slipped that into his teammate, but he had a greedy shot on his own. We will do that sub now. Fernandez on for Thompson, and we'll just do that as a straight swap. No need to move players around in that situation. I think the next one probably will be I might do Siminovic for Gonzalez, and DJ Como will have to see out the whole game as they bring off a wonder kid and bring on a wonder kid, which is a little bit annoying that they have the ability to do that. But as the time ticks down, I'm happy. I'm happy at the moment. Coming up to like 23 minutes to go. They've only got the one goal. We're still winning 3-1 on aggregate, so at the moment it's all in our favour. As Khatib will entertain. Allbig out to Brito, who's found himself into space. Leonardo, that's a really poor header. They hit the bar from Hernandez. Not too sure what Leonardo was trying to do there with that defensive header. DJ Como or Gonzalez? DJ Como or Gonzalez? Fitness wise, they're both the same. I know DJ Como has this little knock. What's his bravery? Bravery makes a difference when you're injured. 7. Let's take him off. 10 minutes to go. Final sub. Guarana on. DJ Como off. Let's go deep line forward on support as well. We'll just let the wingers and the Mazzala, which is Vicario, run through as Boccoli intercepts that pass. Torres into Vicario. Vicario comes forward into Di Giacomo. Gonzalez picks it up. Out to Gulen, into Gonzalez. Back to Gulen again. He's had a good game at right back. He was looking for Di Giacomo. Vicario picks it up. It's blocked. And Tane's there. Tosic keeps it alive, but Yeah, again, he's on a 6.6, not the best, but, he's a central midfielder filling in at right back, so he is doing a pretty good job. Tosic out to Ratinho. It's all getting a bit congested in the middle. We might have to push Gurana back up. Tain there, out to Radovic on the left-hand side. Again, ball in, Bacoli heads it away. Fernandes up to Gurana, into the path of Ratinho. The two Brazilians linking up, and that's... I don't know what he was thinking about there, but that's gone through the middle. Tain's got the pace. Ayazin with another good save. He is a cracking goalkeeper we've brought in there. Ayazin as Tain hits a free kick into the wall, and Gurana's a bit slow to get to it. Studa. Gonzalez tries to get it. Reyes picks it up. Olbig out to Brito. Back to Olbig. Shoot. Ayazin with another good save. I just think that's making us actually a little bit too defensive. It's not giving us an out ball at the top, so we'll leave him up there on attack. Ayazin out to Tosic. There is about 4 minutes to go. Tosic comes forward with it. He's got Vicario running through the middle. He's actually found Gonzalez, who fires it in for an away goal. 1-1. 4-1 on aggregate. That probably should be the game. Wonderful play from Tosic. He just picked the ball up from Ayazin and then just carried on running. No one pressured in. The left back kept going forward. Lovely ball over the top. Gonzalez got behind his man Brito and then fires it from that range past the goalkeeper, and that should see us through to the Europa League semi-finals. And we are, 3 games away, 2 legs of the semi and then the final from winning our first European trophy. All big into Radovic. He shoots, it's blocked, he gets it back, but nothing comes of it. And there's 1 minute left of injury time, and Dortmund have absolutely battered us, but we've got a 1-1 draw and are going to win 4-1 on aggregate. So, well, we deserve to go through. And Julian has it, fires it into the box. Brito heads it away. Studa is there. 20 seconds to go. Studa comes forward with it, running all the way down the right-hand side. He's gone a long way. Bacoli was ahead. All big. Shots are blocked all over the place. Studa into Ketilia. Kalanic. And there it is. Craig Pawson's full-time whistle sees us through to the Europa League semi-final. Oh, it's getting close. It's getting tense. Who else joins us? Crystal Palace, Salzburg and Benfica. I do think Dortmund were the hardest team left in it, and we've just beaten them quite convincingly on aggregate 4-1. I think I'd want to miss Salzburg. I just think because they've got the money, they can put a big team behind them. But, Benfica have impressively beaten Inter 3-1 away from home. Crystal Palace just about getting through on away goals as well. It'll be interesting. It'll be interesting to see who we get. And so Daniel Oda 6 to 7 weeks. That is a nightmare injury. That's probably going to see him out to the end of the season. And we're not sure if he's going to get a new contract or not. So he could have played his last game. DJ Comer out for 2 weeks. That's also a bit of a blow. 1.34 million. Although Marco Toscan then do the press conference. Well done, Marco. You've been doing them a lot recently. We had a youth intake day and everyone was absolutely terrible, which is really annoying. We do lose our key man in Danny Loader and Di Giacomo, but we'll be okay. I think we'll be okay. We've definitely got enough to get us through the league anyway. That's not a problem. But we'll stay with it for the semi-final draw. Lots of people in Croatia want this guy from us. He's not going to make our first team, so I'm happy for him to leave on a free. But yeah, semi-final draw. Semi-final draw. Here we go. Right. Crystal Palace would be interesting just to see them get this far. It would be interesting to play them and see what sort of players they've got and who they've got and bring in. Benfica, I think we've played them a few times and beaten them a couple of times. That'd be interesting. They have got Pedro Paulo, who is on my radar in my Brazilian squad. A good, useful little player. But yeah, it'll be very interesting to see. And then obviously Red Bull Salzburg, who are backed by the sports drink, Red Bull. They've got lots of money to play with. But again, they've got a few people unregistered. True transfers away from the club as well. So it'll be interesting. Here we go. Automatic draw then. First out of the hat is Crystal Palace. Playing them at Selhurst Park. It's going to be Salzburg. We've got Benfica, a team we have played numerous times and have beaten quite a few times as well. We'll be playing Benfica. Let's look at their most valuable asset, Johnny Henningsen, on loan from Man City. Looks pretty good, 24-year-old Danish winger. Marcos Vinicius. Again, I think he's part of my Brazilian team at the moment. He looks pretty decent. Who's getting their goals? Who is getting their goals? Let's look at copy of selection info. That's what I want. Goals. 28 goals is Marcos Vinicius. 18 goals, Andila Makahuba, who is out for 3 weeks. He looks very good. They've got quite a good team here. Carlos Barry getting 15 as well. He looks good. 22. I can't imagine they're holding on to him for long. Everton are interested. They are currently top of the Portuguese top division. 28th of April, so 13 days time. It'll be a push to see if D. Giacomo is going to be back for that one. He obviously won't be on this page because I filter it down. But I think his was it 2-3 weeks? Out between 7 days and 2 weeks, so he may just be back in time for the first leg. But yeah, look at all these injuries we're starting to pick up now. It's hurting us a lot, but we are through to the semi-finals. Can we win it? Let me know down below. Do you think we can go and win the Europa League this season? 2033, is it going to be our season to win a European trophy? But I don't know, it's going to be a tough run there. We'll be back for the first leg against Benfica. And yeah, it's going to be very, very interesting. But thank you so much for watching, guys. If you want to be a patron and join these wonderful people in supporting the channel with $1 or more a month, then you get your name in the backroom staff. You'll get your name, as long as you're a patron, you'll get your name in every single game that Football Manager wise that I put up. Or if you want to have your name in a different game when other stuff comes out on the channel, then please just do let me know. But $1 a month, you can do that. You can get merchandise from the links below as well, and you can follow me on Twitter, and there's a Discord chat if you want to come and get involved. But thank you so much for watching. For now, I'm out. Cheers.